Hi everybody. Thank you for joining me on the third video that I'm working on. Still a learning curve. I'm sure it's obvious. And yet I'm really pleased to be joining the YouTube video world as a way of communicating. Today I thought I would talk about the 4 groups that are part of my journey monthly. I thought I would offer information that would help anyone led to this video to consider becoming part of a monthly gathering that seems multi-purpose and multi-dimensional both in nature. The groups are both in person as well as offered by Zoom. They all seem to provide a connecting link between our humans and our souls, as well as our humans and our communities, and our humans and the need to expand into deeper territories with others. The gatherings are growing in trust and inspiration, vulnerability, and curiosity. Each one has a certain signature to it, but they all seem to be offering the New Earth Matrix information from the early New Earth humans. What I mean by that is that those of us led to join the groups or be part of the groups, whether it be once a month or once every 6 months, whatever's needed, are learning a language in a group endeavor to inform the universe what is important to us as our species goes through a transition from old Earth to new Earth. I suspect these gatherings are an early effort to remember what we came here to be at significantly high levels of functioning. And so we're searching for that, even as we express that. The first gathering is restoration. It's been in place for, I'd say, about 6 or 8 months now. The inspiration was a request from Source to begin to create a language that reflects the left brain and the right brain acting together in an emergent capacity to describe the heart's language, the heart's intelligence, the heart's fifth dimensional memory, what we are recovering, what we came here to be, and how we came here to respond to ourselves, to others, and to all of sentient life. So in restoration, we come together to explore a living language that forms a territory exclusive to the etheric or the membrane between this version of reality and the next. We have lost touch with the etheric. So the group gathers to form a bridge from old earth to new, a living bridge with our language of the heart. I can barely keep up with that gathering. It's very spontaneous and evolutionary both. And also very exciting. And I welcome anyone that wants to be part of this as a way of contributing to the new paradigm that is also profoundly ancient. The second gathering is Infinitude, which began at the beginning of last year, 2019, to begin to make sense out of the Saturn-Pluto conjunction, which occurred in January of 2020. That gathering has continued because of the need to make sense out of, as above, so below, what is happening in the skies as it reflects our evolution. And what can we release from the old earth human in order to remember what these star patterns mean at the highest levels possible, which then also means who are we at the highest levels possible. There's some simple astrological information that I offer, which brings in your personal chart, just for a few minutes for each person. And an opportunity at the end to release what is holding us back into the alchemical fire. And as this group grows, so does the fire. And so does the knowing that our efforts to surrender and release and grow are heard by all reaches of the cosmos. The third gathering is the oldest of the gatherings, begun, I'd say, about 6 years ago, co-facilitated by myself and Jen Kelder, who is the owner of New Earth Healing Gifts in Manasquan. It is an Ascension gathering, also known as a spiritual awakening support group. We gather again once a month to support each other as we share what is happening to us in the evolutionary process known as Ascension. These gatherings are significant because there are very few ground rules, but one of them seems to be very significant in that we do not fix, we do not find fault, we do not express judgment, and we attempt to keep sharing to what is happening to us as humans undergoing what I would consider an extreme metamorphosis process, in that they are very special because we learn to share knowing that those in attendance are going to listen, and they do. You will find out if you are led to attend. The final gathering was added very recently. We simply call it the fourth Wednesday. it was an effort to keep the support ongoing week by week, mainly so that our human selves know that once a week, every Wednesday, they will have an arena in which to share, receive, be heard, and creatively express. For some of us, that's profoundly brand new. And every last drop of what we experience and discover is an offering to who we are becoming and what we wish to return to as a human populace. What I mean by that is many of us remember first touching ground in paradise, also known as Eden. I suspect that these times are a supreme effort to return. And many of us, especially those of you that are listening now, just know that they came in to clear their histories, return to the most profound memories possible of what paradise means, and then courageously live it. These gatherings are an effort to help all of us to that end. 4 Wednesdays a month, 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Eastern. In person or Zoom. Information and contact is 2 ways. If you go to newearthconnects.com and click on classes and workshops, the gatherings are there for information and registration purposes. You can also read about these gatherings on my website, which is listed at the end of the video. And contact is also possible through my website. I just want to thank everybody for listening and for contributing to a shared field of meaning and spiritual expression in ways that I believe are restorative